Hello. Today I wanted to do a video on butterflies because I do have on my channel various butterfly videos. Not many. I have probably more shorts than I do videos. Um, I don't always have the space on my camera, on my phone. Um, the thing is I had how many chrysalises? One, two, three, I think six. Now, out of those six, no, five. Out of those five, three of them made it well, and two of them didn't. Now, has that always happened? Mm-mm. Does it happen? Mm-hmm. Why does it happen? Don't know. Me as a human, us as humans, we always want to find that, the statistics and the facts and this and that. Why? Really, look at it. Why? Same way you want to find out what's going on with yourself. Listen to your body. Something tells me you'd probably figure it out more than a dang doctor. Most of the time, I will generalize that. Think about it though. You are in this body since birth. So 20, 30, 40 years and something starts happening. And you're like, I don't know what's going on. Doctors can't figure it out. Why don't you actually try and figure that out? I'm just putting that out there. So with me, I noticed me trying to find out percentages and what could have happened and this and that. Same plant. The same plant they all ate on. What happened? I don't know. Why did... and so I had two caterpillars that actually didn't make it. One was in the J position, and I think it was weather. I think it was a rainy night or something like that. Now, I'm not one that brings them inside. I allow nature to be nature. I will do my best to protect them, but I do keep them outside. It's not normal, conditions inside. So I keep them outside. This time around, I did get some sort of a mesh tent for them because I had a lot of big guys and I have no room. And what I mean by that is I have a small space. I don't have a garden. I have a table. So when they go into their wandering phase, it's not a good thing for them in a sense because it's turf, it's not grass, and it gets really hot. So everything is so susceptible for them. Weather, it can't be too hot, it can't be too rainy. They drown in the rain. They're more susceptible when they're wet. They're more susceptible when they're caterpillars. They're susceptible regardless. Most of them don't even make it out of the egg. There's just so many factors, just like us. Just like us. Where can we just accept sometimes? Or maybe listen? For me, that is showing me to accept, let go, and listen. Not to my body, I don't have anything going on right now, but to myself, in my transformation. Where am I not allowing? Where am I not accepting? And where am I not letting go? So that's where I use nature as a symbol. Not as a statistic or a fact or to gain knowledge. The knowledge I gained was literally watching these guys. And I'm not kidding you. I know every phase by just observing. It's quite fascinating too. And think about the knowledge that you gain through life experience. Do you gain knowledge by books? Yes, but how do you actually gain more? By putting it into practice, into life somehow, whether it's your job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's whatever, right? Demonstrating, practicing. That's where you actually gain the wisdom from what you know. So, yes, I could look up 1,000 articles, but what is it going to tell me about these? Nothing. I can't do anything. Nature is nature. The only thing it did tell me is to put them, well, what I did gain is when you put them in the fridge, they go into a dormant phase. So they will be quote unquote resting. And I much rather do that and then put them in the freezer than have them being eaten by something. Now, I've done that too, but it's nasty watching those ants. There's like thousands. So for these guys, I'm just going to put them in the fridge. They'll go to sleep, and then I'll put them in the freezer. Now, I'm curious to know anyone's feedback on this because I'm just a person. This just came to me, raising butterflies. It was not something that I actually planned, but I have been so blessed, so blessed. I have seen so many emerge. I have donated plants. I mean, this has brought me such joy, not only for myself, but just the matter of paying it forward and donating. So sometimes facts, statistics don't mean anything. And sometimes they do. And sometimes just observing is learning enough.